Hi guys, how are you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Today's video is about a solo which I wrote when I was about 20 years old or about 21, somewhere around there. I was in a band playing half covers and half originals, and it was a time in the UK when solos and shredding and all that sort of thing were not cool at all. I wasn't going to stop doing them just because they were not cool, and I enjoyed doing them. So all my solos were really short snippets in songs, and they were all still pretty shreddy, you know, show offy, finger tapping, playing as fast as you can and all that kind of thing. Now in the UK there was this trend that was called Britpop, and that came Supergrass, Blur, Oasis, all bands like that were fashionable over here. So getting gigs and getting a crowd in was really hard for people like me who were metal artists and rock musicians. You know, I was probably more rock than metal at that time, luckily. Anyway, I formed a band with some friends of mine. We were a real mixed bag. Some of us were into grunge, some of us were into metal, some of us were into rock. Some of us were all different ages, but it was a real nice band. It was an enjoyable time in my life, and I really enjoyed gigging, and there were no rules on what I did really. But I did kind of calm down the shred in the songs and sit back a bit. Now this video is particularly about the solo in this song. Got a really small short solo in, and this solo that I wrote changed everything for me. This one solo changed how I wrote any solos from that moment onwards. And the reason it did that is because when I wrote this solo and put it together, I realised that all my favourite solos by all the guitarists that I really like all had the same thing in common. They fitted in the song as part of the song, and they weren't just aimless shred because, hey, we've played 2 choruses, it must be time for a solo, let's try and force one in. So the reason this solo that I wrote changed the way I did things from then onwards was because I realised that all the solos by the guitarists that I was fans of, they all had kind of a beginning, an intro, you know, a melody that was a melody, the type of melody that you can sing in your head, and also an outro back into the song. And it kind of changed everything when I realised this, and I started writing more melodic stuff and didn't really care about all the shred as much from that moment onwards. I was probably technically a faster player back then than I am now, for sure, but it's more about the song now for me, and the solo has to have a purpose and fit into the song as part of the song. And like I say, this solo really changed things for me, so I thought I'd just show you guys it. The actual song itself, I've got in touch with the old singer who was like my best friend at the time, really good friend of mine, and he's on holiday at the moment. He said he's going to come and we're going to do the full song and record it and put it out there. It will be on this channel and on my iTunes, Spotify, Amazon Music, all those places with my other stuff. The cool thing is that I've recorded the song now and it's finished or thereabouts apart from the vocals, and I used the Driftwood Mini Nightmare and the EVH Stealth there together in the mix, and they sound fantastic together. Kind of just blends together like it should do, and it sounds really nice. The guitars sound thick and punchy, and they really sit in the mix really nice together with nothing popping out crazy anywhere. It just makes a really nice sound for the overall mix, having these 2 heads together. But that I will show you in another video. Today we're just talking about the solo. Now I am using in this solo to record it a Morley Tremonti Wah. This was not out at the time when I actually wrote the solo. I was probably using a Crybaby or something. Morley Wahs are my favourites, and this one particularly is my favourite Wah. I've had this ever since they first came out, and it's lasted plenty of gigs, big festivals and small pub gigs and all sorts. Absolutely love the Wah, it's my favourite. I'm thinking about getting in touch with Morley and seeing if they will send me any more pedals that I can demo for you guys, because I really like them a lot. They're quite unique. When you get off the Wah, you can just walk off, and as soon as it springs back up like that, you've got a couple of seconds which you can adjust that inside the time. You can have it go straight off as soon as it comes up, or you can have this couple of seconds delay. I have it on the couple of seconds delay. I can just go like that, I walk off, and the Wah is off. I don't have to worry about that horrible clicking thing. When I was younger, I didn't weigh very much. It was a real pain in the ass trying to get Wahs to go off, especially the Crybaby with that click, depending on how harsh the click was. Anyhow, This solo was recorded using my DK2 Jackson Neon Pink, the Morley Wah, like I said. I'm going into the EVH for the solo. In the actual mix behind the solo there is the driftwood and the EVH together, but I will show you that mix in a different video at another time. Now what I want you guys to do is comment below what you think of the solo. I know it's nothing flash, but I just think that solos should be part of the song, so let me know what you think of the solo. Please bear in mind I was only 21 when I wrote this, and it was a completely different style of music to what I do now. Anyway, here's the solo. I'm going to play it for you. I will use the camera mic in the room because it will be coming out of these monitors here, and you will hear the EVH coming out of the speaker below. Let me know what you think. So I hope you guys enjoyed that little solo, and I hope you guys comment below and interact with me and talk to me. I wouldn't be doing this if you didn't. If some of you guys out there are at the stage playing level wise that I was when I was 20, 21 when I ripped that solo, where you didn't really know where you could play on the fretboard, why you could play there, or how to move around and cover the full board, because I will put a video together, and I promise you in a 20-minute video you will leave that video and you will know exactly how, why and when and where you can play on the neck and how it all works. Like, I will map it all out, kind of like a fretboard map, a rule book for you guys, so then you will be able to play leads and make up solos over just about anything that you want.